Perry, did you know from the beginning that this is where you were going to be early on in your recruitment? I mean, was there ever any doubt that you would come here?
I mean, I don't really see myself growing up. I didn't see myself going anywhere else, so I kind of knew for a long time.
You can't, and this is all in the 4 years, but what's it been like here for you, this experience?
And it's been great. I would say each year, I've had more and more fun, got better and better, and I'm just looking to finish strong.
Coach Self said that he was there for your first high school game. Do you remember that interaction? Do you remember seeing him there and thinking that's Self?
Yeah, I did. We played at WSU for the first game, and I was pretty nervous. It was different, a lot of people, and I do remember him sitting there, looking over and seeing him, so it was pretty cool.
Do you remember how you did that game and if you made a good impression on him?
That game, I did fairly well. I remember making some crucial free throws late in the game, which was pretty big.
Chance to be top 10 in scoring and rebounding in this school's history, in this program's history. What could that mean to you?
Oh man, that's an honor. Before I came, I had no idea. I would be in this position. It's just definitely a blessing, and just trying to, just go out each game, and just try to do the best I can, and it's just great to know that.
Perry, you commented at Media Day that you had a specific goal of reaching the Final Four since you hadn't been there yet in your time here. What do you feel like? What's your judgment of this team's progression so far this season? Try to put itself in position to be a contender for that sort of thing.
I think we have a great team, and I feel like we've been doing really well. The key has been just taking it game by game, and that's what we have to do if we want to get to that point. You can't look ahead; you have to live in the moment.
Perry, you've been here for 4 of Jamari's 5 years. In your 4 years here, what examples of personal growth from Jamari have you seen?
From a vocal standpoint in the locker room, I'm saying he's grown so much, to where, he's speaking out his mind to the team now, and I mean, I would say that's the biggest growth I've seen.
He came up kind of rough. Has he ever talked to you about what that was like?
Not much, Coach brings it up sometimes, in huddles and things of that sort, but he really doesn't speak on it much.
Does he kind of give you a dimension of having a vocal leader that even though he's coming off the bench, the team kind of needs?
Definitely. Him, no matter how the game goes, he's always gonna be the same. He's gonna bring something to the table every game, and that's huge.
Do you expect to be emotional on Saturday?
Never know. You never know. Just gonna see what happens.
Will you write out your speech beforehand?
I don't think I'm gonna write it out. I've just been thinking about, just trying to formulate a lot of things I want to talk about and kind of go from there.
Do you enjoy speaking to kids groups?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's something I've done a lot of up to this point. I'm looking to do more in the future.
Coach mentioned your consistency as a strength. How much pride do you take in that, being consistent game to game?
I take a lot of pride in that. That's something I've been definitely working on and trying to think about so I can stay consistent. It's just really just trying to bring the same amount of effort each game. And I've grown each year in that department, I would say.
What do you think about when you think in those terms?
Just really just in the moment, just thinking each play. I'm gonna try to go as hard as I can and attack each play and just kind of thinking like that in the moment.
If you were an NBA GM, nobody knows you better than you. If you were an NBA GM, what would one thing that you would know that maybe isn't obvious to someone who just scouts a game that would make you an even better prospect than they know?
It's tough. I'm not really sure. to answer that.
Will you work on it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure.
There have been things you talked about, kind of expanding your range, shoot the basketball, we've seen you handle the ball more. If there's some things specifically this year that you think have expanded your game to the level of what will help you?
Yeah, I would say, the range and then ball handling has gotten a lot better. I feel a lot more comfortable with the ball in my hand, and I think that's definitely been a plus.
When you went to LeBron's camp, did he meet with you one-on-one to tell you what you need to work on?
Not individually. He just kind of talked to us collectively as a group, like in sessions and stuff like that, but not individually.
What do you think your chances are with NBA?
I think they could be pretty good. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can, and it's all in God's hand after that.
Is there an NBA player that you watch and you say, his game reminds me of mine?
Not really. I really don't have one I really can pick out like that. I could say I really thought about.
Perry, a lot of people go through life angry and carrying grudges. It seems like you're never angry at anybody, and you keep anger out of your life. How do you do that, if that's true?
Yeah, I definitely try to keep it out. Just try to have a free mind. You see so much stuff in the world. Where you just don't want to take a day for granted. So that's kind of how I'm thinking.
Perry, was there a favorite player you had who was from Kansas or from Wichita? I mean, from this state or from Wichita when you were growing up?
I didn't. Yeah, I would say I didn't.
Has it hit you yet that you have one more game in this building?
A little bit. I think it really will when I walk out with my family and stuff. So, but it has a little bit.
What's your favorite memory in here?
Favorite memory? It would have to be the West Virginia game last year when I got hurt and came back, and just seeing the team grind out that win, and the fans was just behind us, and it was awesome.
Perry, you thought about leaving after last year. How is this year gone? Was this a good decision?
Oh, it was a great decision. Like I said, I feel like I've gotten so much better, so much more confidence as a player, and it's definitely been a plus, I feel.